a high value person. When you think about superficial energy, right? It's face value, right? It's how something looks, right? It's the value that we put on things in the external world, whether that's like physical beauty or finances or accolades or what have you. And trying to find fulfillment, worth, purpose, measuring yourself by the standards of the external world. You're measuring yourself via that, or you're measuring success or happiness by those standards. So the framework that creates that standard, or the mindset that creates that standard, it's to completely throw out that standard to attune to a new standard of which you create. If we live our life by a definition of success or a definition of beauty, or a definition of value, what have you, that comes from another human being that isn't you, then you in essence become a slave to whoever mind created that in the standard that birthed from that mindset, if you will. So now your life no longer is about you or what you desire or what you want to see for yourself, and it's about forsaking that for whatever the standard is. If we were to get really, really deep with it, right, this would be the classic definition of what it looks like to sell your soul, right? Because your soul doesn't give a shit about any of that. It has its own standards, it has its own vibe, it has its own direction it wants to go in, but it's more or less like stifling your soul or the power of your soul, vacating that and aligning with something that is the byproduct of a lesser proverbial god, if you will.
I got good news for you, babe.